Hey everybody, this is Sue Craig, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States, and today I want to show you how to make this calendar that has a small box in it that you can put loose paper in and set on your desk. I also found that a little pen will fit in there as well, so this can sit on your desk and be handy for notes that you need to do. It's also great to give as a small gift to someone. So let's get started. This has three basic pieces to it. The first one I want to show you is the stand of the whole thing. And this measures 6.5 inches by 3.5. You're going to score this piece at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 2 inches, and 4 1/4. What we're going to do to this is we're going to fold on these score lines, and then we're going to put adhesive on the 1/2 inch strip that's right here. We're then going to take this 1/2 inch strip and we're going to match this end to the strip. So we're just going to fold this down till this matches the score line. And so now we have a score mark here at the bottom, which we can push in, which will help with our stand. And when I have this on the table, you'll see that this has a straight side and it has a curved side. This curves down and this side is straight up and down. That's going to be important when we add the box to it. So we'll move that back out of the way. The box portion that we're going to work on is 3 inches by 8.5. 3 inches by 8.5. We're going to score it at 1/2 inch, 4 inches, 4.5 inches, and 8 inches. I've marked the areas at the bottom where we're going to cut out the strips for the box. This is the bottom of the box, and typically that's what we do. We cut on the score line and then I notch it just a little bit. Here in the middle, we cut on the score line. To make it easier when you're building your box, I just cut a little bit off of that. And the last one, I'm just going to cut that. All right, so at the 1/2 inch mark, we've just cut it. The 4 and the 4.5, we've cut out a little bit. And at the 8 inch mark, we've just trimmed off the bottom section, and I've angled off a little bit on that section. This is the box section. The next section is the section that slides in that we're going to decorate, and this is 3.5 inches by 4 1/4 inches. There's no folding, there's no score lines with this one. So let's get started with the box. The same thing we did with the stand, we want to take all of those score lines and we want to use our bone folder and score on these. One thing that I forgot on the box is that at the bottom you're going to score 1/2 inch all the way down. So let's fold that in right now. Even the little tabs there, fold those in. Okay, we want to make sure that these are folded score. Okay. One more. What we're going to do now is to put some strong adhesive. This is our tear and tape. We're going to put that on the bottom flap here, and then this will be our side flap. What you want to do is practice how the box folds, because the tear and tape is a very strong tape. You want to make sure that all of your tabs go inside the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this up, and then this piece will take off the paper there, and it will fold up, and then this piece will fold down. Okay, just so that you know what's going to happen. Take this off, and if you want to just have one at a time, that's fine. And I leave it on the table. I fold it so that the box is on the table, and I just fold up the side here. Okay, you can see that's been folded. Now I have to do the end piece here, which will close the box. Okay, take this up. Going to leave it on the table, and again I'm going to just fold that up. Okay, now we have our box. We have our stand. We're also going to need designer series paper. We're going to need two pieces that are 2 by 3 3/8. We're going to put one on our sliding piece. I've already done that for you. And then we're going to take another one and we're going to put it on the front of our box. Now this is optional, because when you put your calendar on this, you're not going to see most of it. So we'll just put this on the front of the box. Okay. I want to take my sentiment paper 1.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches, and we're going to put our sentiment on it. The sentiment is from the stamp set Country Home. And this is one that's thought of for Thanksgiving. However, I really liked this sentiment, so grateful for someone like you in my life. I want to put that on this so that I can give it to a friend. This is a cute project to be able to make quickly and then give to somebody, especially now when we could all use some cheering up. Okay, because this does not have foam on the stamp itself, I'm going to get my mat, which is beautiful, isn't it? I'm putting this mat down because I've already put adhesive on the back of that. So we're going to stamp. This is Highland Heather that I'm stamping in. It's very similar to the color of the paper. It is the same color. I took a piece of ribbon. The ribbon is 12 inches, and this is from the Playing with Patterns ribbon combo pack, and the paper is the Patterns paper pack as well, and I just tied it around and knotted it, and then I folded the ribbon and I cut diagonally from the fold to the outside edge, and that gives me a pretty V on that ribbon end. Now I want to add my sentiment. I just used regular adhesive. If you want, you could use glue. You can use a dimensional. Doesn't matter. So this slide-in piece is finished. We'll move this other stuff away, and now we'll put this together. Remember, the bottom of your stand is going to have the score mark in it, the score line. And remember, we said that when we stood it up, you can see that this side over here seems to go straight down, and this side leans back a little bit. We want to use the side that leans back. That's going to be the front of it. So we're going to put adhesive on this, and I put my fingers in so that it will be easier to put adhesive on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this on my desk, and then I'm going to take my box and sit it on my desk as well. Then what I'm going to do is bring these two together, and I'm going to lean the box back onto the stand. Okay, and then I'm going to press. If you want to use your bone folder, you can put it inside and press so that it adheres well. Okay. Now we have our calendar. Now these calendars I get from Tailored Expressions, and they're mini tear-off calendars. There's a set of 10, which I find very helpful for my classes. What you can do is attach the calendar to the front of your box, and like I said, you're not going to see very much of it, but I like that it's there. These also have a cardboard piece on the back, so you could easily tuck this into the box and just let the calendar sit on top like this. Okay? We're going to take our slide-in piece and we're going to slide it in. That's all the way to the bottom. What I did for my classes was I purchased some loose paper at a local store here, and this paper is about 3 by 3, and I placed it inside. And when I do that, you can see that this piece has come down, and now the ribbon is in the way. It's going to be hard to take this out, the paper out. So what I would do is I will put some adhesive on the back. I'm going to take this out first. I'm going to look at how far down I want this to be, so I know where to put my adhesive. And you can easily mark this if you like, and then put adhesive just below that. You just need a little bit so that it will stay. So we can put this back in now. Press it against the back. I can add our paper again. add the calendar first. And then add my paper. Okay, so now our box is leaning back. It's easy to pull out the paper. And we tear off this here on the front, and we have a cute little calendar holder that has paper in it as well. I hope you like the project. I hope you give it a try, and thanks for watching.